And yes, it's Cowboys Uncut, the three amigos of this Dallas Cowboys content, man. And look, I know there's a bunch of y'all that need to spin the block and come over here, right? I know there's a bunch of y'all that need to spin the block and come over here. Because there's another link that I had set up. It was pretty and shit. You know, I had like a thumbnail, I had some designs and shit, and that was not working. Restream is hating us out tonight. So we gotta build this, plane while we're in the air. Matter of fact, we live. Go to my YouTube page. This link is shot. All right, I see y'all still in the chat box. So we live, man. So I need y'all to come over here to this other one, man. So Desmond Ironman, I need you to share this link. Kelvin Higgs, I need you to share this link. Everybody that was over there on the other link, it's messed up. Y'all come over here and share this one. Chris Boats, what's up? Desmond Ironman, what's up? Thank y'all for tapping in. Samuel Smith, what's up with you? Kelvin Hicks, what's up with you? West Coast trying to slide in. Now, how you know we love y'all, man? Like Restream been tripping. West having some technical difficulties. I'm having some technical difficulties. Landlord is from Alabama, so you know he has it rough. So you know
it's rough out here.
It's rough. So you know we got nothing but love for y'all, man. We got nothing but love for y'all out here.
That they was like, these black people problems. On Friday. Black folks problems. You don't know about that.
And indeed, man. Indeed. So yeah, man. But salute to everybody out there, man. It's Cowboys Uncut. You know it's West Coast Cowboy. You know it's Hennythemoor. You know it's Landlord from Alabama, man. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves and we dive headfirst to this content, y'all know what to do when we go live, man. First and foremost, when y'all tap in with us, we need you to hit the like button on all three platforms. If you're over there rocking with West Coast, I need you to hit the like button and to share the content. If you're over there rocking with my brother Landlord, I need you to hit that share button and like the content. If you're over here in the liquor store getting drunk like my boy James Simmons and them, I need you to hit the like button and hit the share button. Because remember, the likes help with the algorithm. The sharing is helping us manifest that new championship for the Dallas Cowboys all 2024. So if you
the donations take care of the time, man. Take care of the time.
Yeah, and the donation take care of the time. Hey, West Coast, whatever you're doing, you're perfect right now.
You're good right now.
You're perfect. You're moving. You're moving. You don't look like a You
don't. You know what I did?
What you did?
I gave up and I hit this blunt. I hit this road. Like literally, bro. I just hit it, and I literally just was like, I literally was sitting up here like, bro, this is not fair, bro. This is not fair. It's not fair.
This can't be life.
Like this can't, bro. Because I can see the days. Like, no, listen to me. There be days where it be pulling teeth, where I be like, bro, I don't really feel like doing this. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be days like today where I'd be like, bro, I really be want to have something to talk about. And it'd be like, nah, bro, we ain't trying to hear what you got to talk about today.
Not today.
Nah, like I'm about to check and see if my pages are live, but I'm scared because I know if I'm not, then it's gonna change.
Let me do it for you, bro. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing.
Don't move. Nobody get hurt.
I will open up.
No, it's gonna change my whole mind, bro. Yeah, I am live. I see the red thing around my face.
All right, you Gucci then. All right, you Gucci. And Land, you're live on your end. I see people tapping in. We good then. We Absolutely. Good. Danny said, I tried edibles once. I was ready to dial 911 on myself. True story. Yikes. True story. When I was in college, a dude did that for real. But he wasn't even on edibles. He was just on regular ass weed. And he called the police on himself. He got so high, he got scared. And they came up there for real. They laughed at his ass, gave him a shot so he would calm down, and they dipped.
A shot with some type of
antibiotic or something. They gave him something to bring him down.
Hey, whatever you did today for the title too, it worked too because the title actually showed on mine for the first time. Because usually I have to put the title in. So whatever you did for the title, it worked. It actually showed on mine too.
Restream is weird, bro.
Because it never shows. Like it always has. Like it just always has the picture. That's it. I mean the stream. It never has the title up there.
Man, Speaking violence 105 for Zimmerman already. He said Zimmerman. It's Zimmer, y'all. We gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, he ain't that.
Zimmerman is another guy.
Yeah, like Mike Zimmer is not last name, not Zimmerman. It does not need to be Zimmerman either.
It's hard to stop saying it too.
It sound like it should be Zimmerman, but
it sound incomplete. It do.
man. But man, how y'all boys doing tonight though, man? Because we done pulled teeth to get onto the show though, man. But I'm happy that all three of us are on here, man. It ain't Cowboys Uncut if you don't see the three amigos, man. So we in this motherfucker. How you living with?
Rough.
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just we got a long time. I can't even say we waiting for season to start because it's too far.
Way
You
too
ain't even
far,
waiting yet. It's way too far. So I'm just waiting.
man. I'm waiting for free agency because it is. It's like you remember math class order of operation? They call it like PIMDIS or something.
Please
Hmm.
excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Yeah, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We is at the P right now. We got to go to free agency, then we got to go to draft, then we can talk about training camp, and then we can talk about preseason. Then the season comes around. So there's like an order of handling this shit. And really, man, if we being honest, like free agency might be more important than the draft to me, honestly. If you're a team that's on the cusp of being a true contender, you don't really care about no damn kids, man. Like you want some dudes that already got some skins on the wall, bless you. You want some dudes that want some skins on the wall, bless you. You want some kids, you want some dude that got some skins on the wall that can come in and contribute right here and right now. You know what I'm saying? When the 49ers when it got a running back, they didn't draft nobody. They went and got Christian McCaffrey, who's probably one of the best running backs in the league.
They went and got a proven commodity.
Proven
You know what I'm
commodity.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want the Dallas Cowboys to do. If you want to run the football effectively, if you want to stop the run effectively, I need you to go out there and get some dudes that already show you can do it. I don't want you to draft nobody that you projecting can do it. Because first, you don't even know they're going to be a good NFL player. Because you got to ask the people that coming into the draft to first be good NFL players, then get a role on the team, then contribute to your team. And that's a whole bunch of steps. But I could just say, I can spend X amount of dollars to bring somebody in that can already do all that. That's already on his resume.
You remember I said I'm gonna build me a chart so we can calm down a little bit before we start anointing these boys as God sends for this team. You know what I'm saying? At least let them accomplish these little steps, and then we get to saying, okay, they good players, or they great players, or they all of this, or all of that. Like we might need to, you know what I'm saying? Because we anoint everybody quickly, so we got to relax with that.
Man, I
Yeah.
completely agree.
I mean, it's kind of like with the Wilkes guy that's available today with the firing. I guess San Francisco let him go, and he didn't been a DC for a bunch of teams, man. He got while I was watching the video, Law Nation made. He was actually kind of funny. He was talking about how short of a leash he had because the dude had been fired like 4 or 5 times. I mean, man, what I got to say to it is, man, if you don't get the players that San Francisco has, then it don't matter if you get the defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You still got to be able to work magic with what we have. You know what I'm saying? We had Bill Parcells one time and they had an offense that couldn't get past the first round of playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, offensive coordinators do matter, defensive coordinators do matter, but you still got to have the player personnel to match with it. So, I think the Cowboys, I think right now we don't really have anything to complain about other than the fact that, like, if you don't like Zimmer, it's because I said Zimmerman.
It'd
If
be
you don't
fine.
like Zimmer, it's because he wasn't the guy that you liked. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing really negative that you could really say about the hiring because
You ain't seen it yet.
you ain't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so right now it's just more about name selection. It's like a draft. It's like the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know exactly what he's gonna do. What's up with your big time show?
Salute to my
You
brother,
don't
big time.
you don't know what he's gonna do because you know what I mean. You don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm open for it. Like as long as this is my thing. Like the pedigree of Z says that we will have middle linebacker. You're going to have a real middle linebacker playing, like a guy that's actually going to be directing traffic. And, as long as we have that, I think we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll be fine. I like the fact that the Dallas Cowboys didn't, I did want fresh ideas and a new guy and stuff like that. But, a lot of times when you get fresh new guys, you could also get Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Mess around and get Kellen Moore, the defensive coordinator world. You know what I mean? Like, Kellen Moore is the only person I ever known that's to lead the NFL in scoring but can't score.
The best
Like
thing about
literally,
it though, you at
yeah,
least got somebody with a history though.
yeah. But
Like
imagine,
Kellen had no history.
remember Kellen Moore. He literally led the NFL in points and We couldn't score. Like it was the weirdest thing in the world, bro. Like we couldn't explain it. Like how do you mean you can't score, bro? We can't score, bro.
I could explain it. He was dropping 60 on Washington.
I know, but I'm just saying for the common fans. The common fans was like, I don't understand why we can't, because he really can't score, bro. He scored. Go ahead and say it again. He dropped 70 points on the Salamander Sharks from Shanghai. All them 5'10" defensive linemen.
Man, hey,
I'm not saying Asians can't play football. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying.
Everybody
on the team was 5'10".
Hey, I'm just saying, if you score 60 against Washington and you turn it back around and you only score 9 points against Kansas City, that's still 69 points in 2 games, and that's still an average of 34 points.
And think about this: in a game where your defense held Patrick Mahomes to 19 total points at home, 16 in the first half, and 3. It was 16-6, if I'm not mistaken, at half of that game, and we lost 19-6. They scored Kansas City, and the game we're talking about is the Kansas City game, 2021, when we went to Kansas City, and the defense with a bunch of guys that you guys have no clue. They were all called the Hot Boys, and you guys had no clue who they were. They held them dudes to 19 points at home. And Kansas City only scored 3 points in the entire second half at home, and the Cowboys still could not.
That's the game. Amari Cooper went out at halftime, I believe.
No, Amari Cooper didn't play at all.
CD Lamb
went out at halftime.
CD Lamb went out at halftime.
Yeah.
Because remember, the next week.
Was it Michael Gallup?
No, it was CD Lamb that went out at halftime. Because the very next week, we played the Raiders without CD
Lamb
and without Amari Cooper.
Thanksgiving
was clicking with Michael Gallup that game too, though. It was like in the fourth quarter.
Michael Gallup and Cedric Wilson both had 100 yards. Dak Prescott had 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, and still people blaming him for that loss. But
yeah, he couldn't win that one by himself.
Yeah, so
hell no, we couldn't convert a third. I mean, the play calling I think the worst game to those two was really the Raider game, because the Raider game was worse than the Kansas City game. The Kansas City game, the defense played, but that Raider game was trash. Like I almost felt like after we lost that Kansas City game, I already knew we were losing on Thanksgiving. Like and go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The Raiders weren't even a good team that year, bro. They weren't even a good team.
They made the playoffs.
But they weren't like a good team, though. They were not a good. Yeah, they were not a good team. You know what I'm saying? And the Cowboys, I remember in that overtime, bro, this dude, Kellen Moore, first play was like something trash, bro. Like the first play was like, I don't know, we got no yards on the first play. I know that.
Double reverse.
It was something dumb, bro. It was, and that was that game where he did a bunch of weird stuff too. But yeah, you know, we ended up punting, bro. I remember we received the ball. We received the ball in overtime and ended up punting the freaking ball. Couldn't even get 3 yards, bro. And we were at home.
I remember the moment that we got backed up on that opening overtime drive, because we were started at on the 10 or some shit. I knew we went for the move the ball. He never could.
That's what my boy Sam said. Boy, they didn't even have a head coach.
Ooh,
that was the game. They didn't have a head coach.
He said, "Bro, I was there." Man, damn. Matter of fact, that's the game that what's his name? You to play for the Eagles. That's the game that he had a big ass play against us.
Aguilar.
No.
Who?
The original big play dude from the Eagles.
Deshaun Jackson.
There you go. Deshaun Jackson had that big ass play against us in that Oakland game.
He played over there.
He hadn't did shit all year. He didn't do shit all year. And he had
I think it was the first play of the game too, wasn't it? Or like the first
drive.
Series?
It was like the first drive, some shit. He went crazy.
You know he's gonna burn the Cowboys.
Shout out to Danny Savage for the Cash App too, man. I appreciate you for the love of
support.
Yeah,
we did. We lost in overtime.
Salute.
On Thanksgiving, I remember, bro, my Thanksgiving was shot because it was overtime. And I remember, bro, I sat outside. I sat in the garage, bro, in my studio covering that whole game. My family was inside. They was up in there, you know, because by that time, you know, they was tired of waiting for food. So they was eating and moving around and stuff. And, bro, I sat outside. We lost that game. I came inside. I freaking ate my food. I laid on the couch and went to sleep, bro.
Man,
my Thanksgiving was over, bro.
Yeah, those are the most stressful losses. Lose on the holidays, man. Like shit, they lucky that my family loved me because they damn sure messed my Christmas up.
Screw it up for you, boy.
Yeah, I'm glad we had already opened presents and shit. Like I often knock the Christmas tree over.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, this the thing, man. I'm fine with when it comes to when it all said and done. Like, I think Zimmer was a good pick. I think I think another reason why he was a good pick is because, like, the Cowboys, without success there could be change. And the Cowboys, if they're gonna use Zimmer as a little to kind of pry Mike McCarthy. Listen, man, I don't know Mike McCarthy personally. I don't eat at his table. You know what I'm saying? So, I just hope he has all his affairs together.
Hold
Yeah.
on. You say that
I
kind of shit
mean,
was
like,
you say that kind of shit was somebody about to die.
I'm just saying, man. Like, if it was one of y'all, I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to go get them because that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know Mike like that. You know what I mean?
He said have
I'm
your affairs in order.
Yeah, I just hope
Shit together.
listen, Mike. All I'm gonna say is, I just hope I hope we win, or I hope your stuff is in order. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. One or two things is gonna be good for both. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I believe, because you only got a 1-year deal. Cowboys treat their coaches when it come to negotiations. Cowboys treat their coaches like players, bro. They be wanting them to, like, they honestly think that players play better in that final. That if they have that extra incentive, like that rabbit, like, the horse with the freaking carrot in front of them. They believe that if you put that carrot in front of people, and you dangle it in front of them, that you get like a free year of like explosive work. You know what I'm saying? Of, oh my God, I gotta really go hard. You know what I'm saying? And they were other teams. They try to not necessarily keep you out of that. What's up, baby? Not try to keep you out of that, but other teams try to say, like, well, if we pay him, we'll get 4 years of that versus just getting 1 year of you being motivated and then possibly getting hurt. You know what I mean? So, Trevon Diggs is proof that at least nobody in Dallas should play on a 1-year deal.
Hell
You can do
no.
it somewhere else, but not in Dallas.
Yeah.
Because that was
Not if you
super
trying to
unlucky, bruh.
not if you need to look out for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Damn sure now you need to look
the
out for
team,
yourself.
the team might screw you, but if it,
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying.
one-on-one
Like, because I'm gonna tell you this
conversation
right
type.
now. Let's just be real. If Trevon Diggs would not have gotten signed, he would be a free agent right now with a torn Achilles. Now, I would assume that he would be
ACL.
better.
We don't need the Achilles to happen too. I just
Not
knocked
the
on
Achilles,
wood
but
for you.
ACL. Yeah, please, Lord, that's a whole
Yeah,
different thing.
I just knocked on wood for you.
Me
Good, you
too.
I
good.
know. I tore my Achilles and I tore my ACL before.
I
I tore
tore
my
my
ACL, my MCL, and my Achilles all in the same. No, I tore my ACL in this one right here. That's what the scar, and then the Achilles. Yeah, that was the same leg.
both my
But
ACLs, both my knees ain't shit.
Yikes.
yeah, me neither. But yeah, man. I digress. Like I was saying, if Diggs wouldn't have got signed, like, I don't give a damn what Jerry say to nobody. If I'm a person on a 1-year deal, all I gotta say is Trevon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? If people try to tell me, oh, Deron Bland, the Cowboys aren't gonna be able to afford two $25 million corners, well, they're gonna have to. What you talking about? Jerry them prices of them tickets gonna go up. That's what's gonna happen. We gonna have to, because he's not playing on a 1-year deal either.
Hey, let me ask you a question then, West Coast. So, given the fact that Trayvon Diggs is coming off of a ACL injury, given the fact that Stephon Gilmore, who's a free agent, is coming off of a torn labrum, and he might not be 100% to start the season, would you use your first round pick on a cornerback if a good one failed to you?
Ask landlord. Let me get my daughter some instruction real quick.
Go ahead,
On a
handle it.
cornerback.
Yeah,
Hey,
if a cornerback failed to you at 24, knowing that Trayvon Diggs is not going to be 100%, knowing that Stephon Gilmore, even if you re-sign him, is 33, going on 34 years old, coming off of an injury, and knowing that Deron Bland is going to be a higher paid corner when you re-sign him, would you use it on one?
I already made the case that I draft Kool-Aid McKinstry if he had 24. But I mean, because I know we need corners. But and for the future. But it'll have to be BPA though. You know what I'm saying? If it's another position that I feel, that's more important, then I
The
might
white boy
go over
corner.
there. Like, me.
Hey,
Nah.
you
Wide
are too,
receiver.
though.
Wide
He
receiver.
might be a safety in the NFL, but he hard.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not a corner. He not a with his film say safe. His film say Harrison, the white boy from Minnesota. The right team gonna get him and turn him into a free safety, and he'll probably be the best off free safety in football. But he ain't got the hips for the corner, man. The corner in the wide receiver room, NFL, these are guys that should be running track, but they were too heavy. They play wide receiver in the NFL.
He is at the back of the draft, so that's probably where he'll be at. We had 24. So I'm telling y'all, any other position that we need in defense will probably be a reach at 24. So probably
it just depends on who fall.
Probably. That's why the word probably right there. More than likely.
You right. You right.
It might be a reach. So that's why I'm leaning wide receiver or O-line, because I feel like that'll be still plentiful right there. Like, it'll still
I'm gonna tell you this. I think too is this. I'm not about to my cornerback room is already young, and everybody that you put on this team is going to be younger. So I'm not necessarily opposed to getting a newer corner, a younger rookie corner, but I'm okay with getting another Stephon Diggs. I mean, not Stephon Diggs, but Stephon
Gilmore. Okay.
Another Gilmore. Like, because you think about this, theoretically, you're not going to. Now, you have the money to have two corners. You don't have the money to have three. You know what I'm saying? So theoretically, you do need to have like Diggs, Bland, and then someone that's kind of like cool, but not. I'm gonna keep it real, and everybody can get mad at you. Want to say I don't give a damn. I'm gonna say it right now. I got the best idea in the world, and then always ideas people hate. I'm gonna tell you what I would do, and y'all can get mad. I'm gonna go get Anthony Brown. I'm gonna bring his ass back. I get Anthony Brown and bring it back. You wanna know why? Because now obviously he has to be available free agent. Now if there's better guys than Anthony Brown, then do that. But what I'm saying is you need an Anthony Brown-esque type of player, a guy that can get all the shit putting on him, but still plays fairly decent football. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, you're not going when you need a guy, the rookie that you get, the rookie that you go get needs to be a guy that can be trained up under these guys. So he needs to be a guy that's like a fourth rounder. You need to go look for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you have real problems on the front of your defense that if you go get a first round pick corner, that front end he's not going to have the opportunity to play like a first round pick corner. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: do I want more first round pick corner? Do I want this high end corner room? Because you know what I look at? I look at Kansas City, man. Kansas City has a bunch of guys that was cut and released playing corner. Matter of fact, Kansas City had a dude that Kansas City had a dude on our practice squad that couldn't even make our team.
You mean the 49ers?
49ers.
Well, both. He played on both.
He played on both teams.
But this the thing. We probably shouldn't have got rid of him because he's an all-pro.
But still, what I'm saying is, you know, what I'm really saying is, we need to take the Bland approach, Anthony Brown approach, because you don't need Trevon Diggs, Bland, and then another Trevon Diggs. If these mother effers are still running the damn ball on your ass, they're gonna have dirty jerseys. Why? Because they're gonna be tackling.
I know. The thing about it with me is, it's like, what would make sense though? Because you know, it might be other positions there, but you might just have to take the best bang for your buck because you're gonna need them in the future anyway. Like, if you don't draft a corner this year, you're gonna probably draft one next year.
You know, I don't think it's here. I think
it depends on how they view Duran Bland.
And
it depends on how they view him.
But I also say this: you need another corner anyway, because either A, you're gonna let the run Bland be the outside corner when Gilly walk, or B, you're gonna somebody gonna have to play with something because we still don't got a slot corner.
That's what I'm saying. We still gonna need a corner, y'all.
Like, so it may not be a top 100 pick, but you're gonna have to draft a corner.
Now my question is this: because you got to think that pick.
Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
One thing though, I know Kool-Aid is a Bama guy. You know he out of Birmingham, but I'm telling you right now, the scouts are wrong. I'm telling you right now, the scouts are wrong about Kool-Aid. He was projected to be like a top 5 pick before the season. They got him all the way down to his starting drop way down. And I'm telling you right now, they wrong. He is a good press corner.
Yes.
man-to-man corner. This man got a
Right.
lot of natural talent. He's gifted. He
Touched
mirrored
him
the
in the
wide
cut
receivers like no other.
with the
I'm telling you right now, they're gonna get this wrong, and he'll be at the bottom of the draft. He probably gonna be a potential star. So I'm gonna say that right now. They got it wrong. So hey, they do it all the time. He supposed to been a top 5 guy. He didn't
Hey,
have the most outstanding year, and they dropped him all the way down to the bottom of the draft. So I'm telling you right
fellas,
now, they're gonna get it wrong.
fellas, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
What's up?
I am begging. I'm trying. I'm not. Listen. Forget them damn cornerbacks. Forget them cornerbacks, bro. You have nothing in the linebacker room.
But
You are starting.
there's not a first round linebacker. We were talking about
Listen to
24.
me. I don't listen to me. Okay, I understand that. I understand. We can agree, disagree on all that. But at some point, you are going to have to put skins at the wall on the linebacker position, or it doesn't matter how good your corners are because they're going to be covering all day. And I'm gonna be honest with you. My thing also that I hate is when you draft. I don't want a shoemaker situation to happen. When I draft a kid in the second round and he can't outbeat the guys that are on this team right now for playing time. Like, let's just be maker. Shoemaker should not have been playing. The only reason why he was playing is because he was what? A second round pick.
This is
Listen,
true.
you put a corner in here because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I actually believe that Izzy McQuamu would probably be. I don't know if he's gonna be better than Kool-Aid, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to beat Kool-Aid out at camp playing against the receivers he's gonna be playing against too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I need to be able to go right now, man. Like I need to be able to go right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So that's why. Go ahead,
real
go ahead.
quick, let me just get B Bird's super chat out the way. I left up here for a second. He said West Coast is right, run game and run D is number one priority, no DB. But I want to fix that in free agency. No,
Yeah,
I
that's the
started.
thing about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I started the show saying if you want to stop the run and run the ball, you need vets to do that. You
I
know what
ain't
I'm
even
saying?
going into the draft thinking about no defensive tackle.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
me.
trying all the shit.
I mean, that's why I
All the shit
always say
that
we shouldn't even be talking about the draft right now. We should just because all of my answer, all of your questions, like officially, whenever someone say what you should do at draft, your official answer should be, well, I don't know, I gotta see what we're gonna do in free agency first. That's
with your super fan.
realistically, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, you should get a free agent cornerback to put over there.
This is
Like,
what Dallas gonna do. We know for a fact they gonna fill them roles, but are they gonna really fill them roles? Like they gonna do
Yeah.
it to the point where, okay, we won't die if we don't draft this position. That's how they gonna do it. But we hope they actually put some real stock into these guys so we can really fill that void. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that it's gonna be pretty much they gonna wanna the way that Dallas been drafting, they always want to be close to BPA. They want to be at least close to it. So they gonna
Right.
fill them roles with somebody. It might not be players that we want, but we'll just have to see.
Hey, and these are some of the free agent cornerbacks that we were talking about it. Dory Jackson, 28. You know, he just played with the Giants. Kendall Fuller, 29, just played with Washington. Our own guy, Stephon Gilmore, 33.3 years old. Micah Davis, 29 years old. Jeff Okuda, who everybody used to love and has not really had the career that everybody expected. 25 years old. He's a free agent.
I
Cheeto.
like him too.
Our
I
boy
like
Cheeto.
him.
Our boy Cheeto Bayawuzie is a free agent. He's not 29 just yet, 28.7. Emmanuel Mosley, 27.8. CJ Henderson, 25.3 years old. Steven
How
Nelson.
much they wanted for Jeff Okuda? They got a projection contract over there.
Let me take a look. Let me see if there's any projections.
Oh, he made $8 million last year.
Yeah, because he played 4 years. Oh, they didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
Bro, I like him. I go get him.
Yeah, they didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
That's a good idea.
So he's an
I
undrafted
go
free
get
agent.
him.
I ain't gonna mind. I ain't never been a. I knew he wasn't no top 4 or 5 pick. I know that. That's whatever I'm gonna say.
I
I
mean,
was
that's
on.
fine. Because hey, listen, when folks were hollering about Jeff Okuda, you know, I think I said it and you said it that we didn't think there was a great draft pick at the time. I forget what year he came out too. I think there was much better corners in the draft that year. I can't remember though. I can't remember, but yeah, Jeff Okuda wasn't high on my list either.
It
Back
just
then,
depends on, he might get over here and ball.
pick
Yeah,
four. Oh,
the Bears released Eddie Jackson. I'll let somebody else talk about it because he it's too many Bama players. What y'all want me to do? Shit. Yeah, I
Hey,
can't talk
that's
about
right.
no
That's why
players.
you go to Alabama, though. You got a
I
better
can't talk
opportunity
about
with the
no
league.
players. Then y'all
Yeah,
want me
that's
to
the point, though.
every player I like. They like, he went to Bama. Like, hey, it's a lot of Bama players, bro. What you want me to do?
I know that's love right there, though, man. Oh shit, there's a bunch of decent name cornerbacks though. Rocky Sin was hard in Baltimore. He was super hard this year. I think he had like 7, 8 picks this year. Jalen Mills, Shaquille Griffin. Um,
Noah Igbenogany. You know,
we ain't even finna go like that, dog. Shit, Ronald Darby is a name. Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson will get that bag though. I ain't even finna mention Jalen Johnson. But yeah, that's some corners. So if you wanted to go,
They said Zimmer knows Okuda from his time with when he played at Detroit. Man, he might be able to whip that boy in the shape.
Or he might be like he the reason why we dropped 40 points on him.
Man, Jeff Okuda balled against us.
when he
When
played against
when we played Detroit that year. Whatever you remember I think that was last year, wasn't it? Yeah,
last year. I don't remember if Jeff Okuda played that game or not. I can't remember.
Look. I remember, bro. That boy was all over the field. He played. He was number one. He was number one.
I think they gave that number to somebody else.
West Penn. he said the number one was ball and can't be Jeff.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm telling you, I think I remember. It might have been another name I'm thinking about. He was all over the field, no lie. And I'm talking about he was making plays left and right.
I gotta go back and look because I don't know because last year is for ages ago. The Dallas Cowboys done gave me a whole new level of trauma this year, so I can't really remember what happened last year. But I'll take a look. He said, he the one that took Zeke out the game.
He said that was 2021, but that boy was balling. Go look at the tape. That's all I'm gonna say. He was balling against us. I remember that boy was hooping. He was all over the field, hitting people left and right, making plays left and right. No lie.
Okay, yeah, he did. He did play against us last year, and they said he had a good game. I gotta
balling.
go.
I remember.
Listen to me. Everybody has a good game versus the Dallas Cowboys because you're playing on prime time. Jeff also knew that this is the one time a year that he's gonna get to play online. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to judge people versus. And then we also had an offensive coordinator that didn't know what the hell he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to compare yourself against the Meons. You want to, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? You want to compare
for the thought that the impression he made off of me. I'm like, yeah, hey.
Yeah, but this is the thing, man. You looking for a corner that can possibly come in and start, man. You don't want nobody give me a guy who's already done it and played well. I would rather, if I'm gonna do a free agency, I would rather have a guy who's a free agent because he's older versus having a young guy that's a free agent because he hasn't really played well. Jeff Okuda is a guy that, for the whole, he's a free agent because he ain't really played well. You know what I'm saying? And the expectation, I'm all for, this is another thing too. You're going to have to convince Jeff Okuda $8 million to come bring his ass down half to that because there's nowhere way he's getting anywhere close to that in Dallas. I would say him getting about, and I'm going to tell you, is he going to get hit to get that reality? I don't know, man, because this is technically going to be his first real contract because his first contract was his rookie deal, which he didn't finish. So a lot of times players tend to feel that they're still an $8 million. I'm still an $8 million corner. I just didn't get no opportunity. No, bro, you're just not really good. You know what I'm saying? So
these are Jeff Okuda's numbers for last
season.
He was
hurt a bunch.
This is Jeff Okuda's numbers last year with the Atlanta Falcons. He only allowed 61.5 completion percentage when targeted. Only allowed 494 yards on the season. Did not allow a touchdown, but he also did not get an interception. 3 PBUs. I'm not really sure, but he only played 370 snaps, so I don't really know if he he played 596 snaps, 226 against the run, 370 in coverage.
Somebody said Zimmer knows Okuda from his time when he played at Detroit. Yeah, that might be a good thing. That might be a bad thing too, though. You know what I'm saying? Scouting reports go two ways.
It doesn't seem like he had a bad year last year, but I don't know.
I seen talent in him. That's all I'm saying. All right, we'll have to evaluate.
I mean, listen to me. This is why I said if he had a former first round, he's a former first round. So that means he was looked at as an explosive, elusive player.
That's
Yeah.
I
right up
mean,
Steven O'Malley too. Watch out for
so I mean,
Jumbo.
if you're able to, if he's able, I mean, he just like I just feel like that. That'll be. I don't. I just he about to get cut in half. That eight
Be
million
cheap.
about to be, yeah. That 8 million gonna look like four. And a lot of time these players, man, when they get cut in half, they don't. It's either gonna motivate you or demotivate you. It's gonna motivate you to go want to go get it more, or it's gonna demotivate you and you don't play as well. So yeah, I mean, like I don't. I just feel where I'm at in the cornerback position. I don't need I don't. Give me somebody that's played. Give me an older player who's played well.
That's what
I'll
I
take
was saying. Like he might need a different system. You never know. Like it just depends on how they use him. What happened? He sounded like he was pretty solid in Atlanta, and Atlanta sucked. So I mean, hey, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think outside the box. I wouldn't really look for a corner in free agency anyway, though. But I mean, if you can find cheap help, hey, I think that ain't a bad idea at that point.
I mean, out of the names I mentioned, like which one of those guys sounded good to you? Dory Jackson, he got toe up all last year. Kendall Fuller, Jeff Okuda, Cheeto Bay
Stephon
Awuzie.
Gilmore. To be honest with you, Stephon Gilmore, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. My first thing in the cornerback position is I'm gonna try to sign. I'm gonna try to re-sign Stephon Gilmore. Like if you throw Stephon Gilmore,
So let me ask you this real quick. So you're gonna throw him and Trayvon Diggs out there on the boundary, both coming off injury, because that man just got his labrum
well,
repaired.
but labrum that ain't no season-ending surgery though. That was something he had. He was actually playing while that was actually damaged. So I'm okay with that. And then listen, if you put Stephon Gilmore in that batch of names right now, and you say all those names, he sounds like the better name. And he's a name that's already played, and he has more motivation to play. Now, this is what I would do. I would listen. Stephon Gilmore wouldn't be a 17 game starter. I would try pairing him with another maybe younger guy so that he can coach, because at some point somebody got to coach somebody. The best way to get the best talent right now is to go get a corner in the 4th or 5th round and pair him with Gilmore and have Gilmore coach this kid up. Have all the 3 of these dudes coach this kid up. So you ain't gotta pay much for him. You know what I'm saying? And you still get the coaching and that's coming around him. So I mean, that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I would
I
still try
already
to get.
been said I signs Gilmore back,
Yeah, I would
but
sign
some
Gilmore.
people
Why
act
change?
like they
Why
don't
change
like
their stuff?
Gilmore no more. You
I
know,
mean, I
Like,
like
let's
him.
think about this.
I just don't know himself.
yeah.
At worst, you know what Gilmore is, and at best, you know what he is. You know what I'm saying? And he's a vocal guy in your. He's a vocal guy in your. He's a guy that you can convince. Like nobody's retiring in Dallas these days. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's like retiring in Dallas. So like you can kind of use him as like that. Walk off into the. You know what I'm saying? Sunset type of deal. And also I think Izzy McCormick, guys like that who've been here forever, Nashawn Wright, like these guys are like, bro, at some point you got to let these dudes play or kick their ass off the team. Like, what the hell? Not kick them off
Uh,
the team, but
okay,
like
what y'all
what
want
are
in
we
the first,
doing, bro?
though?
Like, let them play.
What you
What
say?
y'all want in the first? Because I ain't gonna lie, I told you what I want.
Izzy
I'm gonna wait.
McCormick started a playoff game for. He damn near started a playoff game for you. So
First round BPA at this point, because I listen. I want the
That's a
Dallas Cow.
bailout. That's a
No,
cop
hell
out.
no. Listen to me,
It
dude.
is.
Listen,
It
no,
is.
listen. Can you let me tell it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I want the Dallas
No,
Cowboys.
I'm
God
just,
damn it! Nah, you good, nigga. For real though.
I'm just fucking.
You gonna be a Mick missing person in a minute.
I hope not. God.
But
Make
nah, but
miss. Go ahead.
I'm Mick missing. But I want the Dallas Cowboys to handle every single damn thing that they need to handle in free agency. So when I go to the draft, I'm just getting extra, right? Because listen, all the important shit, center, linebacker, running back, defensive tackle, all that stuff. I need dudes already that done did it. So I want us to go get veteran players to fill those roles. So when I go to the draft, if one of the best wide receivers fall to me, I could take them and sleep at night. If the best corner fall to me, I could take them and sleep at night. If the best offensive lineman fall to me, I'll take them and sleep at night. I don't need to be thinking about this young dude that's barely 20 years old, can't even buy alcohol to come in here and be the difference in me making the playoffs or me winning this game or I don't need that. I need a
Hey,
I need
Tim.
I need a
That's
bunch
AC.
of high quality young dudes to come in and just be extra.
Can
You know
I
what I'm
ask you a
saying?
question?
What?
I did. We established that they was gonna put somebody there. So I'm just saying, let's say that they did that. They filled the voids in free agency. Now, who is your first round pick?
We're at 24, good. Like I can't really even project who gonna be there at 24.
No, I ain't really talking about the player. I'm talking about the position more. More
Well,
position.
listen,
Man, I don't
If
listen to
all
me.
the
I can
positions
hold
I
of
on,
can't
wait.
need
wait till
was
it get to
there,
my point.
if all
Hold on.
positions of need was there, we filled this the parameters right here. We filled all the voids that we need in free agency. All the positions you need are there. What position you gonna prioritize?
Oh, prioritize. Y'all ain't gonna agree with me, so it ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna say, give me a damn wide receiver if everything else is equal. If everything else is done, just give me a damn
You're
wide receiver at
crazy.
that point.
You're crazy.
That's good.
Go
I'm
ahead.
glad you don't agree. And I'm gonna tell
It's
you
your
why.
turn, Wes. Oh, go
You want
ahead.
me?
You want to explain yourself?
You
Explain
want me to
yourself.
explain why? What you gonna do with Michael Gallup this year? You gonna cut his ass, right?
You're crazy.
All right, hear me out. I don't care. You ain't gotta agree with me. You finna cut Michael Gallup. You finna cut Michael Gallup ass, and Brandon Cooks is gonna be gone next year. You
You're
need a
crazy.
you need a wide receiver anyway. No, I'm not, because guess what? If I hit on wide receiver now, while it's a good wide receiver class, I won't be looking stupid like I did last year when I missed out on all the running backs.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If everything is even, everything is fine, and you have a free pick and you can pick anything, you pick a quarterback.
Ooh,
You even crazier.
you,
No,
No. What is no, you're
you is a
not, bro.
in the
madman.
first
Yes, you
Excuse
round?
are.
me.
Yes,
Wait,
you are.
time out. Listen to me. Don't
Yes.
think like a fan.
No. You
Because
go
when you're
ahead.
picking, you're thinking you need to be thinking like Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, you currently have a quarterback on a 1-year deal with a no trade clause and a $59 million hang. Now you can spread that money over 2 years, but you're still going to eat that. And think about this. What if Dak only wants to sign a 3-year deal? Because if I'm Dak, why would I want to sign a 5-year deal? Bro, these contracts are doubling every single year, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, the days of signing 7-8 year deals, them days are done, bro. Them days are done. Bro, if anything, you sign 3-year deals. Why? So you can keep coming back. But why do you want to keep coming back if you're Jerry? You don't want that. So you know what you need? You need leverage. If you have a free pick right now, you know what you do? You drop a quarterback behind Dak, and guess what? Guess what, fellas? I'm still paying Dak. Want to know why? Because I ain't got no choice. But the next time, oh, I'm gonna have a choice. Because now I have a leverage. And you guys know, West Coast, man, get the hell out of here with Trey Lance, man. Go listen, I'm not trying, I know suicide awareness and that's cool and I love it and all stuff, but man, go jump off a bridge if you're talking about Trey Lance, bro. He is not a good quarterback. Like, knock it off, bro. He could not beat out Sam Darnold. It wasn't Brock Purdy that he had to beat out. He had to beat out Sam Darnold, and he could not. So stop it. I love it that y'all be rooting for the black man, and I'm all for that. Black History Month, Trey Lance, let's get it. But knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Come March 1st, you're going to feel totally different about Trey Lance on everything I love. Because you just not. He's not a good quarterback, bro. That's why he's your third string quarterback. Now, I digress. You need to go get something. You need something there. Because if Dak don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna ask you this right here. Realistically, if Dak was to get hurt or something was to happen, we all know our season is. So that's how much you really care and focus on your what? On your backup quarterbacks. We know if Dak got hurt, bro, our season is done, bro. I miss me. We hold Cooper. No, stop it right now. Cooper Rush ain't taking us nowhere.
All right,
Yeah,
so
the
That
only
dude.
reason the only
hey, but
reason
hey,
I just
can I say
go
this and
ahead.
then I'm gonna let you go?
Go ahead.
I can say the same thing about if CeeDee Lamb got hurt though.
Yeah, but I'll still have Dak throw. I'll still have Dak throwing the CD. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take
But
no. You listen. Listen. At the end of the day, the most important position in football is a quarterback, and theoretically, you only have one for 1 year right now. And Dak had. Think about this, bro. If Dak told you, because I'm gonna tell you this right now, when Dak tells the Dallas Cowboys he's gonna want to be the highest paid quarterback in football, what can the Cowboys tell him to say no?
nothing.
They could just pay him. Shit.
But my thing is, yeah, they could just pay him, but the Cowboys are going to want to pay him what they want to pay him. You feel me? And Dak is going to get what Dak wants to get. And that's where there's called negotiations. If right now you need, and this is my thing too, Dak is about to be 30. Are we trying to Tom Brady Dak? I love Dak, but realistically, how long is Dak gonna listen? This is the reason why we keep having to get lucky with quarterbacks. You want to know why? Because we never plan ahead.
See, that's the
Watch
thing.
Mike
That's the thing
McCarthy.
about it, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Let me finish.
understand
Hey,
what
let
you're
me finish this
saying. Is
thought real quick. Let me finish this thought.
go ahead.
Mike McCarthy in Green Bay. You see how they grow quarterbacks over there. You see how they farm quarterbacks over there. That's what we need to do in Dallas, because the last two quarterbacks that we've gotten have been absolute luck. Tony Romo, bruh, undrafted free agent. How many times we gonna tell that story? Dak Prescott, 4th round pick. How many times you gonna tell that story? You think we gonna get lucky after Dak? And think about this, because Dak in this team is pretty good, you'll always be drafted in the back. You'll always be drafted in the back. Dak will never have you. Listen to me. The only way you're going to be a lottery pick with Dak Prescott is if he gets freaking hurt, bro. That's
All
the
right.
only way.
This
If
the
Dak
only reason
plays
I
all
said it,
17 games,
man.
you're picking pick 24. Nothing
Yeah,
earlier than pick
I
24.
agree with all that. But at the same time, they put a lot of resources into the quarterback position already. So you think they're gonna do that? You're gonna do all
What
that then?
resources?
They
They
traded
just
the 4th round pick for the
they put
man.
a
You know they're
fourth
gonna make
round pick
themselves
for
look
Trey
right.
Lance, bro.
And it's
That's
not
a
about
lot
Listen
if
to
to
me.
them.
it's not about if
Listen
he's
That's a
to me.
good.
lot
It's
to
not about
them.
if he's good or not, West
Yo,
Coast.
that's resources, bro. And you
Listen
gotta
to me.
think.
And you know what they
Wait a
did? You
minute.
know what
Wait
they
a
felt
minute,
about
man.
them
Wait a minute,
resources?
man.
They didn't
Wait
play him
one
one
second.
game.
1 second.
Not one game.
You got Dak, and you're gonna have to sign him and pay him. That's resources. We know that we can't do nothing outside of that. We know we gotta sign Dak. Okay, you got Dak, and you gotta sign him, and you gave up a 4th round pick for Trey Lance. So how you gonna go get a quarterback in the first? That's why I said that's great. That's a lot of resources, bro.
No, no,
That's a
no.
lot
I'm
of
saying
resources.
no, no, no. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And I'm not even saying in the first round. You told me
Oh, we
right
were talking
now.
about
We were
first
talking about we were talking
round.
about the
We talking
first.
about first round.
Listen to me. If you listen, can I ask you guys a question? If you're
Yeah.
telling me even if the quarterback, bro, if you're able to come up on a 1st round pick quarterback for free in the 1st round, bro, you get his ass. Bro, you can trade that motherfucker 2 years from now for 5 draft picks.
That's what they was thinking about Trey Lance, believe it or not.
Bro, don't nobody want Trey Lance when you could have had Trey Lance, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: the only way Trey Lance is gonna, because Trey Lance is an actual pro. He's actually played in regular season games, so don't nobody give a damn about what he do in preseason. He's gonna have to actually come in regular season games and play, bro. If I'm a team, I'm trading for Cooper Rush. Give me the goofy white boy before I take Trey Lance. Only reason, and I'm gonna tell you this right now: the only thing that's even keeping Trey Lance in the league right now is the hope of his athleticism. And a lot of y'all don't even know that he's not really even an athletic quarterback. He is not a Michael Vicker. He is more of a Aaron Rodgers, where he wants to throw the ball. Oh yeah, he can scoop real fast.
What made, I just gotta ask this though. What make you feel so low on Trey Lance though? Like
His film, unfortunately, his film.
You got a lot of that? Because I know it's
I
small
mean,
sample
I'm gonna tell
size.
you this. I'm gonna tell you this right here. The competition level that he played in D2. I mean, I'm not saying nothing against it, but I'm just saying, put it like, I did not believe that he was a 1st round pick when he came into the league, right? And then in San Francisco, I don't even count I'm not counting injury, because injury, you can't compare any apples to oranges, and you can only compare when he plays, right? Trey Lance, in my opinion, is going to be a guy that he's like a Brett Hundley. He's like a Brett Hundley. He's like a the Josh Dobbs. Like I think I believe his ceiling is one of those guys where he'll be the best backup quarterback in football. But no, he's not a CJ Stroud, because that's what he's built like. He's built like a frame, like a CJ Stroud. He's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not. And more importantly, like, think about this. He couldn't beat out Sam Darnold. You had better. Sam Darnold's a former 1st round pick too, 1st overall pick too. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes was both in the same exact situation. And San Francisco had more onus to keep Lance. Why? Because Lance had more years on his contract. But what did they do? They let him go. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, at the end of the day, Jerry's quarterbacks that he's picked have not been really good quarterbacks. Remember, Trey Lance was a what? Jerry Jones pick. Remember, he said, I picked up the phone. Man, Jerry Jones didn't want Dak. He did not. You know what I'm saying? You know who wanted Dak? Jason Garrett did. And that's a fact. Jason Garrett got on the table, banged his head. And that's just real. And that's just where Trey Lance is right now as a pro. You know what I'm saying? So, and listen to me. People can say, oh, you know, he never had the chance to learn. But if you're asking me, I get a free first round pick where I can pick anything, bro, give me a free and a quarterback, a first round pick quarterback comes with a 5 years.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't that's too rich for my blood. Hennythemoor, man, you already know I want a wide receiver. This wide receiver class is too outrageous, too outstanding.
And think about this.
And I know I'm gonna get me one that's pretty good. That's
so then you don't gotta get him in the first then. Listen,
the cracks.
You know what Boss Cowboy taught me? Boss Cowboy taught me this. Basically what he said is this. When there's a bunch of fish in the lake and everything is, you don't got to fish where everybody else fish. Because that's what, if this wide receiver class is thick, then bro, I don't got to go fishing in the first round. Because guess what? That means the cookie crumb's going to be good. Because we don't need a number one. CeeDee Lamb is we don't need a number one.
You want the best we can get, though.
I was gonna say this. It was like that for the running backs last year, and we ended up with Deuce Vaughn. Like that was
that was by choice though. That you can't say it because that was by choice. The Cowboys purposely picked Deuce.
They made that.
The only reason, listen to me, if Deuce Vaughn's name is Deuce Jefferson, he's not even on the team. The only reason why he was drafted is because his daddy works for the Dallas Cowboys, and the Cowboys took the moment. You know what I'm saying?
The Cowboys still made a mistake. They still made a mistake though. My point being,
they make a mistake. They made, bro. You know how much money they made off his jersey?
I'm talking about football. I ain't fuck the jersey.
I know, but I'm just saying. But listen to me. They did listen to me, bro. We had 9 draft picks last year. 9. Mm-hmm. Out of all 9 of those draft picks, what was the one famous phone call that went the most viral? Deuce Vaughn and his daddy. That's fine. You want to come to work with me on Monday? You're a whole first round pick, bro. Deuce Vaughn was marketing, bro. I love the kid, but he was marketing, bro. It was 100% marketing. It was a set round pick.
My biggest fear.
Just like Ben DiNucci, like when they drafted Ben DiNucci, you know what I'm saying? Like we all knew Ben DiNucci was Mike McCarthy's OG's nephew. We all know who he was, or whatever he was to Mike.
But, hey, hold on! Don't you do that to Ben DiNucci? Listen, that True Brand hat go crazy. We wouldn't hate you.
But listen, but don't it feel like he literally just came in the NFL to start a brand and he was like, "I'm out."
Man, Gucci the Nucci, my boy, forever for that.
He literally played the NFL, bro. He literally went to the NFL to drop the brand, and dipped on him, bro.
Dude used the NFL as an album rollout. Oh man!
And the Cowboys brought, and guess what? He started a game for the Dallas Cowboys. Almost beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, he did.
He was out there trying to throw side.
Oh, he became a legend that day. He would have been a legend. That man, Dak might not have got his job back if Ben DiNucci would have beat the Eagles.
Shit, they tried to give a job to Cooper Rush. You remember that they were going crazy on ESPN.
Hey, y'all be ready to get rid of Dak for almost anybody, so it don't even, you know what I mean? Like it don't even like.
It don't even count.
It don't. It really don't.
Well, yeah. I just think if you would draft a quarterback, this is a little off schedule for what the Packers were doing. When they drafted Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre was 35. When they drafted Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers was 36. So I just think it's a little early. Now we can I don't mind drafting a quarterback in a later round. I just think you probably should wait till Dak Prescott's out of his prime to draft a first round quarterback.
My thing is, you said it was a free pick.
Like that.
Free pick.
You said it was a free pick. If it's a free pick, I'm getting the most value. You will never get more value than a quarterback. Never. Think about this. Trey Lance, bro. We're talking about it right now. We just traded for Trey Lance. You know why? Because he was a first round pick, bro. So we could Trey Lance somebody else's ass back. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I'm saying just like it worked both ways. You talking about how terrible he is. You go get your first round quarterback. He could be ass. You know what I'm
We
saying?
ain't got to worry
Yeah, but
about
he's
it.
not gonna play.
We
He's not gonna play because you're still. I'm still re-signing Dak. I'm still going to re-sign Dak Prescott. I'm not drafting a quarterback so he can play. I'm drafting a quarterback so I don't have to pay Dak Prescott again because I'm gonna have to pay him right now. And I love Dak too, but listen, business is business, baby. You know what I mean? Like, think about this. Dak will have been our quarterback 10 years. You know what I'm
over
saying?
10 years.
Over
Is
10 years.
this is year 9 this year,
And the
and he could
Cowboys don't like paying. And I'm
it'll
gonna
be
tell you this right.
like year
I'm
13 by the time he leaves. Go ahead.
You think this next quarterback gonna have a no trade? You think this next contract gonna have a no trade and no franchise clause? I don't think so, bro. I don't
Shit,
think so.
it's
I
an
think
extension
Dak
though.
gonna want it.
It's an extension though, so it's gonna have to have it.
It's gonna
He
have
ain't
to have it. So think about
yeah.
this. So think about that. So since it's an extension, they're just gonna extend off what it is. So guess what? That means, bro, you're gonna be in the exact same situation you're in at the end of this contract. At some point, Jerry Jones is gonna want to say what? No. And I'm sorry, but Dak, they don't love Dak more than they love Dez. They don't love Dak more than they love Zeke. They don't love Dak more than they love DeMarcus Ware, who's at every Dallas Cowboy game, but ain't at too many Denver Bronco games. So salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Not taking it personal, baby. He wouldn't got his money anyway, though.
Shit.
But think about that, though. These great Cowboys are not retiring, bruh. They're not. No, ain't nobody retiring in Dallas.
True.
So let me ask y'all some questions about some free agents that just got released. Because the Bears are getting rid of everybody and their mama right now. So they just released a Pro Bowl guard at this point. So they released, according to Adam Schefter. So I know it's real. When Adam Schefter drops some shit, I just take notes. I don't even question it no more. But salute to Adam Schefter. He said Bears are releasing former Pro Bowl guard Cody Whitehair. I ain't never heard of him, but he is a Pro Bowler, so I take whatever. After Whitehair spent the past 8 seasons in Chicago, the Bears are giving him the chance to sign with another team before the free agency begins in mid-March. They also then got rid of Eddie Jackson, not Eddie Kane, but Eddie Jackson. And they saved about $32 million. So they trying to make some moves over there. So hey, they going out here going crazy. But my question to you, would you bring either one of these guys in here? Would y'all sign Eddie Jackson or Cody Whitehair to the Dallas Cowboys?
Yes, we're going to practice.
I'm gonna say this. I can't say I signed Eddie Jackson, but maybe he might be an okay player that came from a wonderful institution, and then
Why you make it sound like he was locked up?
he came from a wonderful university. Then
That's better because I hear
and
institutionalized. I be thinking about my kinfolk.
and then he could be coming from a great university with a lot of skill and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nice size on him. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of good attributes to be a good safety. But I can't say that because he went to you know. But hey, sign the guard then and put him at center, I guess, because I don't know.
And my boy said he's their version of Tyler Biadasz, so I gotta go look at his stuff. They saying that he got a Pro Bowl off the muscle or some shit, but let me go take a look. Because it happens, because I don't think highly of Tyler Biadasz, and he's a Pro Bowler, so But let's see. He played at Kansas. He actually is from Dak Prescott draft class, so he's a second-round pick for 2016. 2 penalties on the season, only allowed 3 sacks, and he graded out horrible and everything. I see why he got cut.
Good grief.
Hold on now. Let me see if this is an outlier. He been sorry. It's sort of an outlier. This is the worst season he had.
Who the guard?
Yeah, this is the worst season he had, but he's had some solid seasons. When he first came in, 87.5 grade, only 3 sacks allowed, 2 hits, 9 hurries. The next year, 71.4, 75.2. Looked like he a good run blocker. But he had a horrible season this year. I don't know if he dealt with injuries or some shit, but he was not good for them. And he got some snaps at center, y'all. He got snaps at center, left guard, and right guard. Matter of fact, in 2019, he started as a damn center.
That's
He
what's up.
started as a center. He had 1,009 snaps as a center his rookie year, and that
So
was
maybe we can work him at center and see what happens.
and hey, you know what's funny? That's the highest graded season he ever had when he
Might be
played
on to something.
when he played only center.
Eddie
Hey,
Jackson
Cheeto,
would be a good pickup though. I ain't gonna cap. I like
Cheeto too. Cheeto would be might be good too.
I like Cheeto. I never disliked Cheeto, to be honest. I know some people might,
Yeah, I don't know why
I
people
never
weren't high on
disliked
Cheeto.
Cheeto.
I
I
don't know why
never
people.
did.
I don't know why people weren't high on Cheeto because Cheeto plays some good football for us.
He
Man.
was the
He was a
only
Pro
thing
Bowler
about
too one
Cheeto.
year. He was a Pro Bowler running 1 year for Cincinnati.
The only thing about Cheeto is look, it used to just be like he always was like this far away from the ball. Like it's like he couldn't hit the ball to save his life. But he was always in position. Like he never was just getting burned. You know what I'm saying? So I never disliked Cheeto. I wouldn't mind bringing him back either.
Yeah, and we listen. He started on the Super Bowl team, a team that made it to the Super Bowl anyway. Started for you, you know the man. So I don't mind bringing him in, but you know, it's funny that Cheeto only got 6 career interceptions. When you think
Somebody
about,
we had looked up had like 4 PBUs in his whole career.
I mean, he on the team, so we're not gonna say anything bad about him because I like him, and I think once he get back to his normal position, he'll be just fine.
Who?
You know who?
We were talking
Who?
to somebody else.
I was talking about the
He's the
person
dude I'm talking about. He's still on the team.
I was just talking about, dog.
Oh,
You see, I know we talk about Alabama niggas don't be listening.
oh, okay. I was just trying to see.
Yeah, I'm talking. I just said if he gets back into the position that we're used to him being in, being around the line of scrimmage, then
Oh, okay,
he'll be fine. But
okay,
hold
okay.
that down.
Yeah,
Hold
on the
that
issue now.
down. It's name. He'll be fine. Fuck
Man,
that. Anyway, Donovan Wilson is the player we were talking about. You know, he didn't have Donovan Wilson kind of production. They also didn't play him in the Donovan Wilson as role. Like, there's no reason for Donovan Wilson to be all back in the secondary like he Deion Sanders. Put that
yeah,
man in the box, blitz
and let
him.
him hit people.
Yeah, that man had 5 sacks the year before he got paid. Make Donovan Wilson great again. God damn it.
He got more sacks than PBUs, so
Yeah,
don't use him in coverage no more.
8.5 career sacks, only 6 pass breakups on his career. So the man got more sacks than pass breakups. That should tell you all you need to know about the strengths of his skill set and what you need to put him in to be successful.
Tell him
Don't
how
You
we
know
got
what?
to that
You know what
conclusion
he
though,
really
Hen.
is. You know what he really is.
What's
You know what
that?
he really is. He's a smaller Micah Parsons. Like he's a
He ain't that
versatile.
athletic though.
Bruh, yeah, but he's not. That's why I said he's a smaller. And he don't. I mean, he's able. He's versatile. You can basically put him wherever he is. Now, Micah has his explosiveness off the edge and stuff like that because that's what he do for a living. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
the versatility, like in your DB room, that's what he is. He's your Micah Parsons. Like you can move him around anywhere. He should not be being used as a DB. He should be used as your Micah Parsons of your
linebacker,
safety room. You know what I'm saying? Let him
safety
do that. You know what I'm
linebacker,
saying? Yeah,
safety
let him do
linebacker
that.
hybrid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let him be your Micah Parsons. Just be everywhere. He can be over here. He can be there. But as long as he's going forward, you know what I'm saying?
Guess what? I think Zim gonna do that. Zim know better.
I hope
He
Zen
is.
do it.
Watch.
Well, them always had really, really good safeties, man. When you at Minnesota, one thing they always did, they always had some really, really good safety. So, like noticeably.
Hey, I gotta get up out of here, man. I got a show I gotta do right up after this. So
He hit you.
yeah, then I gotta go to work. So it's a busy day for me. Show
Well,
number
hell,
3.
We'll go ahead and wrap it up. Y'all go ahead and get y'all closing thoughts, man, and we'll shut down the uncut and we'll come back probably sometime tomorrow, man. You know I got half a day tomorrow, so
Dallas, do something to make me feel better. Draft a wide receiver. That's all
Oh
I got.
my God, man.
That's my closing words right there.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
I want everything,
Hey,
man.
I
hey,
just
we
Hey,
can
want a
we can
receiver.
end it on that right there. We
I
can
just
end it
want
on
a
that right
receiver, man.
there.
fuck it. Let's end it on that.
I just
Yeah,
want a receiver, bro. That's all I want.
man.
Hey, if Bobby Wagner is not a Dallas Cowboy, we riot. Go ahead and storm the star.
We
Storm the
march.
star if Bobby Wagner not a Dallas Cowboy in 2024.
That boy said Dallas do something to make me feel better. I heard that.
Hey, I just
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
wide receiver, bro. That's all I want.
I mean, I'll take a motherfucking wide receiver. I didn't need y'all
Man,
to.
look,
I didn't need y'all to pay you.
time
Listen,
out.
I didn't need you to pay your bills before you go to the casino.
Yo,
That's all.
before we go though, Just imagine if
listen to me.
all
If you
these
bring
dudes.
another
Hold on,
receiver
wait
in
a
here,
minute. Just imagine if all these dudes be phenomenal players and we miss out on all of them. Bro, this is a wonderful wide receiver draft. And then we'll be looking for one next year anyway.
guess what?
So
If
we
it's a
missed out on
wonderful,
all of them.
if it's a
We missed out
wonderful,
on all of them.
if it's a wonderful receiving class, that means there's going to be one there for you. That means there's more. Because if there's only one or two, that's not wonderful. The reason why you're saying it's wonderful is because it's plentiful. Because it's
first
plentiful.
it's gonna be a lot of them guys. Then you can probably get a guy after that, but it's some guys up there that could be like
A receiver doesn't.
okay, now we cooking. Now we cooking.
Man,
I'll find middle ground. If we don't get a wide receiver in the first, we need to at least get one in the second. Like I want a top. I need us to have a top 60-50 wide pick a wide receiver.
I wouldn't be mad.
I mean, they got mad at me when I said trade for Calvin. Really, man, I'm gonna have to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna get with y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with
you drafted the fourth best tight end in college last year. So I mean
that was horrible.
The second round, you know what I'm saying? Second round pick is just this like they're what the hell.
So we all agree with this. No matter what the Dallas Cowboys do in the second round, it
won't be worse than last year.
No, Tranchina, don't even put that into the universe, sir.
It won't be worse than last year. So I mean,
he said if he draft another tight end,
hey, but you know what? Speaking of Dallas Cowboys,
if his name ain't Brock Bowers, we riot.
Okay? Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Speaking of Dallas Cowboys, former second round picks, congratulations to Kelvin Joseph on winning a Super Bowl the Super Bowl ring.
Ain't that some shit?
Cowboys.
Hey. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. He got to bring the ring on the TV. He got to bring the ring on the show. He got to bring the ring on the show.
Show it off, man. All right, we going for real this time. Wes, tell him what you always tell him, man.
Hey, man, never look down to the stars up.